latest issues related to the industry and the process of dealing with them. And this forum also helped in gaining a multifaceted perspective into the progress of the technology industry. The Farmer Supply Chain Forum, now in its third year, had more than 20 industry leaders speaking on various topics such as networking optimization, lean management and packing technology in order to address the comprehensive supply chain issues for the pharmaceutical industry in the context of the Asian subcontinent. It also allowed individuals to interact with over 120 senior industry executives, thereby understanding the changing trends and complexities of the pharmaceutical SCM. Constant innovation in technology and new processes is quintessential if you want to maintain efficiency in this business. And that's why we're here in the exhibition arena to explore just what these companies have been working on. Let's take a look around and find out what's new. Every year, the event gets participation from experts across the industry who share their knowledge on various products and services through an exhibition. And this year too, there was a heavy turnout of participants and exhibitors, with 30 stalls spread across the venue demonstrating the latest solutions and products on offer in the market by the partner companies. The event went beyond the mundane and offered a more rounded perspective on logistics and supply chain industry.
I think it's a well-known fact that we do have problem infrastructure in the country, and these are both procedural as well as in terms of infra. Infra would mean in terms of the road conditions, the checkpost barriers, and policy would mean with regard to again the government policy regard to multimodal as well as normal road movement as well. We see it a bit differently and try to look at what we can do within our own circle of influence, and that is first our own infrastructure of our hubs and our vehicles, our own IT infrastructure, what we can do about it. So these issues which we have internally help us mitigate the problems in the external environment to a large extent. And at the end of the day, our customer expects the same services he gets elsewhere in the world. So we have to work a bit harder and a bit longer to ensure that the customer service levels are same as elsewhere in the world.
Wow, that's a lot of information to absorb from those discussions. So while we gather our thoughts, let's slip into a short break. But when we return, it's the 6th Annual Express Logistics and Supply Chain Awards.
How do you get all the information about us?
I'd be pretty damn stupid to answer that one. And I am not stupid.
No, we know you're not stupid.
A little maybe.
Who was it?
Just a little birdie giving me some news about you.
But I thought you liked us.
I like the inside story.
Miss Journalist, you intrigue me. We'd love to know your inside story.
I so wish I had the time. But right now, I have a story to file. So, Mr. Adman, tell me what's your brand equity?
Presented by Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief, 2 times more effective than other sensitivity toothpaste.
Monday to Friday, the market swings both ways. It's time to change the ways to invest.
ET Now presents Your Trades the Week Ahead.
A zesty new show that helps you spice up your portfolio.
With all our new recipes for success.
Market fundamentals, chopped, skinned and well done.
So, put your money where your mouth is.
Book your weekend slots with ET Now and taste the spirit of success.
Does your stocks portfolio have more question marks than exclamation marks? Make the decisions that will put your portfolio on the right track. Pick the stocks and sectors that are right on the money. Fulfill your goals with advice from our experts. With All About Stocks, every weekend only on ET Now.
Every morning, investors are looking out for opportunities. Make the most of the market day with ET Now. At 7 a.m., wake up to fresh brokerage and nifty calls on Morning Mantra. At 8 a.m., get buy, sell, hold tips for a profitable start to your day on trading calls. At 10:30 a.m., pick the hottest stock from a technical perspective on hot stocks. At 11 a.m., get 20 stock recommendations of the day from top 6 analysts on Traders 20. And at 11:30 a.m., watch market experts play the game of portfolio building on the stock game. Stay ahead of the market, only with ET Now. Open and close the markets with the top technical analysts in the business. Ashwini Gujral and Mitesh Thakkar. Only on ET Now. Always thinking markets.
You've joined us at the 6th Annual Express Logistics and Supply Chain Conclave. Now, many companies have excelled and proven themselves as leaders in this industry, and that's why tonight they're going to be formally recognized for their achievements. Here's the 6th Annual Express Logistics and Supply Chain Award. The Express Logistics and Supply Chain Awards, now in its 6th year, is an annual affair with the sole objective of applauding and celebrating those who have excelled in their respective fields. An accredited independent research agency, along with a very senior level advisory council, strategically guided content of the two-day conclave and also decided the award winners in each category.
I think it means a lot to us. This is the industry recognizing what we've done in terms of customer service as well as delivery. And this is the 3rd award that we are winning as an inland service operator.
It values a lot to us because we in Mahindra & Mahindra believe in a robust supply chain process that meets our customer demand with contribution to the bottom line to the organization. And we are privileged to work in an organization which has given a wider scope for the entire gamut of supply chain and logistics. And with introduction of new products as well as growth in volume for existing products, it is very critical that we perform an important role. And we could do that in the last few years. And this is a recognition of that. We are quite thankful for this award.
It's really great. In fact, this is the 5th time in a row we are receiving this award. And from such a big organization, I am extremely glad.
We won the Supply Chain Innovation Award of the year. I think if you look at a product company, you can innovate in isolation. In a service company, you can innovate only if your own employees and the industry collaborates. So it means a lot to us in CHEP. I think it also means a lot to the industry.
Award is always inspirational. Award is always motivational. So definitely it is always a pleasure and honor to receive any award. But of course we must recognize that whatever award we receive not on personal behalf, but on behalf of the entire organization. Because whatever success one achieves, it is entirely due to the teamwork of all the colleagues. And in case of the award for me, I, with all humility, accept this on behalf of all my colleagues in Shipping Corporation working ashore and working on board our vessels all across the globe.
I'm extremely delighted and I'm thankful and grateful for winning this award, more so because it has been an extremely challenging year for us from both a work perspective and on a personal perspective. So I think I'm just delighted that there is recognition for it.
Oh, this is really a rise moment for us at Mahindra Logistics, and to be acknowledged as the best auto 3PL company coming from an automotive manufacturer is a great award for us.
Well, I feel humbled, and every time we win an award, I go back to my team and tell them that more expectations from you, so you have to deliver better. It's like Sachin. Every time he gets onto the field, you expect him to score a century. So if you create a reputation, live up to it. And somebody said inside that now Blue Dart should be banned from giving awards. And honestly, I would say that Blue Dart should keep out of awards now, and I hope my colleagues are listening. But keep creating records, and keep taking care of your customers, your people. Right? That's what we live for.
Oh, it's been a hat trick for us. We have been associated for 3 years in a row now with ELSC, and it's now become ELSC Future Supply Chain Awards have now become the benchmark for awards in the supply chain category. Supply chain business and the logistics business is one business which is a tough business because it is the back-end business. It is not the glamorous front-end business. It is a business which is not recognized and it is not spared. This is one business where if you do 95% of the things right, you'll be beaten black and blue because 5% of the things have gone wrong. Unlike the front end, which celebrates. So supply chain guys are always at the receiving end. They are the ones who also need to be recognized for their hard work. And Future Supply Chain Awards in association with ELSC have now created that platform to which all supply chain professionals in India look forward to be recognized for the hard work that they have done and for the contribution that they have made to their respective clients, customers, companies, and to the country as a nation where logistics is a great contributor.
The event was a grand success, and it not only helped people from various businesses acquire practical knowledge from the industry leaders, but it also acknowledged the best in the business and motivated them and their peers to do an even better job for the next year. Experts and industry leaders came together under the same roof and provided insight about various aspects of supply chain management. So no wonder then that the Express Logistics and Supply Chain Conclave 2012 is considered to be one of the most prestigious ones in Asia. Congratulations once again to all the winners of the 6th Annual Express Logistics and Supply Chain Awards. We hope you've enjoyed watching the show as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. That's all for now though. Goodbye.
In association with Hetic Fittings, German quality you can trust. GE Works, moving, powering, building, and helping to cure the world.
Multitask with the all-new Reliance 3G Tab. It's simply better.
Yes, Sid.
Boss, can't come.
My wife is very serious.
Take care, yeah? Yes, Sid? Boss, can't come. My dog bit my mother-in-law.
Okay. Hello? Sid, I need you to handle this meeting. You see, my dog has bitten my father-in-law.
Father-in-law?
Mahindra Quanto. Live the weekend life. Beautiful smile, Sushmita. But would you like whiter teeth?
Of course, but how?
Do you know germ buildup can lead to yellow teeth? This is germ buildup. Try new Colgate Total Advanced Whitening. It offers 12-hour protection against germ buildup and whiter teeth in 2 weeks. Have you been using Colgate Total?
Every day.
Let's check. Much less germs.
And much whiter teeth. New Colgate Total Advanced Whitening. Whiter teeth in 2 weeks.
While the entrepreneurs pitch their smart strategies, we are always making sure we are one step ahead.
We look at 50 crores in 3 years.
The jury deliberates on the worthy competitor for higher glory.
How do you build a brand which stands out?
What is your ambition?
What makes you different?
What can go wrong in your branding exercise?
Find out which business will race its way to the top.
We have everything what it takes to give to customer right now.
Catch Vodafone Drive into the Big League Season 2, Episode 5 and 6, only on ET Now.
The sudden burst of reforms came as a huge pleasant surprise. And I think the key trigger was the diesel price hike and no rollback on that. So people want to invest in India because they look at, fundamentally a good story, a democratic setup and a judiciary which is independent. So which is a very good setting for foreign investors.
Catch Nirmal Jain on Market Makers only on ET Now.
Brought to you by GE Works, moving, powering, building, and helping to cure the world.
Unfortunately, the governments are not moving fast enough into privatization. Now, the program is there, but it has to be implemented. And the same thing is true of all these other emerging markets. That with volatility, we're going to get a situation where there's a sellout of the market for no good reason.